We made it. We are finally at another national park.
These days are running slow. Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else.
We're Tim and Ann. Come along with us as we spend our weeks raising 3 kids, working and homeschooling, all while traveling this wonderful country in our Alliance Delta travel trailer. Ever since we stumbled into this lifestyle, our motto has been, when God closes a door, somewhere He opens a window. We are spending the rest of the winter camping our way through California. Come along to see which California locations can be perfect to explore during the winter season. Join us this week for our first stop, Redwoods National and State Parks.
And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else.
So, we have our America's Beautiful Pass. We packed up our picnic lunch. We've got our hiking shoes dusted off. We had to remember all the things that we need for National Park. First aid kit, check. Felt rusty this morning.
Yes.
Getting ready for...
So we've got a plan for today. The plan is visitor center.
Visitor center first is always our plan.
Always. And then there's a few things around the visitor center we might check out, but then we're also planning on doing the Fern Canyon hike through Fern Canyon. We have to cross rivers. It's a whole adventure. So it's going to be exciting.
Let's go in the visitor center and see what they say. We are at the Prairie Creek Visitor Center, which we found out while we're inside was built in 1933 by the CCC out of one redwood tree that was harvested here and built this whole building out of one redwood tree. I learned while I was in the visitor center that one redwood tree in, the 50s could build 22 houses. So this whole area has been a huge struggle between loggers and conservationists because the appeal of building 22 homes with one tree was very enticing to them, which caused 96% of redwoods to actually be logged.
Destroyed.
So we're looking at only 4%, I guess, of original redwoods that exist.
We found a picture of the original forest versus what's currently left. So all the green was the original forest, old growth redwood forest, and the yellow is what's left. There's literally nothing.
Not quite that enough. Let's see how old this tree is.
Okay, we're at the big tree.
This is the one.
This is the
big
tree. It's big.
We found it. So, we can leave now?
I think we, check the box.
Check. I got my first stamp, and we saw the big tree.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, let's go.
Okay. Exactly what these are.
Ben. Here. Ben's trying to look at this. Okay, so Ben, you just have to get where you can see through the hole.
Oh. It feels like wet chard. It looks like chard.
Yeah, remember we read on the sign that this was fire damage. They have protective bark, very wet protective bark that protects the tree from fire damage.
Yeah, it is wet. Moist. Yeah, it was a big tree.
What a bird nest.
What?
I'm gonna be hiking next to the beach.
Julie!
Hi, friend. Oh, hi. That is little waves.
A little potholy.
We're driving to our Fern Canyon hike. We're driving through the redwood forest. And now we popped out on the beach. Very cool.
Going to Fern Canyon.
Let's go. Let's watch out for the aggressive elk.
Here's the sign. This
Fern.
is what we're hoping to see.
Ooh. It's gonna be us.
Oh, what?
Yeah. How's that look?
I think
Love it.
that was not seeing more fun.
Yeah.
That should be on the redwood at Fern Canyon. 5 points.
Alright. I don't think it's that deep. Okay, the family is divided into 2 teams. We've got team hiking shoes
And team
and
Crocs.
trying to stay dry,
team
and
Crocs.
team
Crocs.
hiking in Crocs. Hashtag
Wet.
hiking Crocs. Once again, Croc wants to sponsor us. Don't mind the shivering.
Should I walk across this or just take the easy way?
Take the easy way.
I'm gonna take the easy way. I'm taking the easy way.
Is it cold? Okay, I want my Crocs.
Yes!
Oh gosh.
Yes! I want my flip-flops. Okay.
There it is, Fern Canyon. Very fun.
There's other people around. Who's next? Dry foot Evelyn?
Yep. Actually, one of these, not dry. But one of them is. Relatively.
Woo, we did it.
We've worked out a deal. She carries my hiking shoes and I carry her. Okay. She forgot her water shoes.
All right, hold on. Okay, we got this. This is the last one?
Yeah.
And then we're done and our feet can warm up?
Yes.
It's pretty deep too. Let's come over here a little bit. All right, we got this. You ready, Ben?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. We made it.
That was by far coldest one yet on the north.
Dad's putting in the combination to get us into the Tall Tree Road. We had to get a permit, I'm assuming on recreation.gov, and a password, and now he is letting us in. We're in.
Well, we're not in yet.
Why is that?
Because we're not in.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
What?
Let's see. We're in.
Not to lock it.
Okay. So now the sign, which has broken off here, tells us that we are going to drive 6.5 miles down this unpaved road to the Tall Trees Trailhead. All right, Tim, we're gonna get that one on camera because he has just awarded a blue ribbon has just been awarded by Tim, who has been to, his credentials are, this is his 27th National Park.
28th, okay.
And, okay, Tim, lay it on us.
I said this is the best unpaved road in a national park I've ever been on. So, but I will say the paved road
to get to the unpaved road
off of the 101 to get to the unpaved road was one of the worst paved roads I've ever been on in a national park. So, the unpaved road is actually a little bit better than the paved road.
We made it to the hike. They don't make it easy around here. So far we're doing the two most popular hikes at this park, and they are both very hard to get to.
And you need permits for both of them if you come during peak season. Right now, we needed a permit today to do this one, the Tall Trees Trail.
But the other one, the
Fern Canyon, you did not today.
I can't even believe how hard it is to get to these things. So anyway,
it wasn't that bad.
We got our water, we got our lunch. Let's go on a hike.
Okay. 1.5 miles to the Grove, 1 mile loop around the Grove, round trip.
4 miles.
4 miles.
I had wondered if I needed bear spray, and then I forgot and didn't bring it. So good
Lucky
thing.
for you, you're with the bear expert. So
black bears were the nice ones, right?
Nice is relative. Yes.
First of all, hot tip: bring a teen with you to the national park, because we got to a what is it? Placard like this one. Let's see, which usually. Placard like that, which usually means there's like a self-guided tour you can do, and we said, oh no, we should have downloaded this park from the national park website, which is something you can do so you have offline access to all the national park info. And Evelyn said, I downloaded it, so now she's going to take us on the walking tour. Okay, so what's stop 2 about? Go ahead.
Welcome to an old-growth redwood forest. Notice you are surrounded by more than just redwoods. The tree next to this post is an old-growth Douglas fir. That one. As you slowly make your way to the next stop, you will may witness a variety of mushrooms, orchids, or other odd-looking plants. Most of these unique species are seasonal, treasured for only a moment in time.
1, 2, 3, 7. How many?
You guys got it?
No,
That will take some revenge though. It will take time to get completed.
Doing it?
Yeah.
Everybody here, guys.
Welcome to the tunnel tree. As you continue your journey through the wheels of time, try counting the growth rings where,
I will not be doing
where
that.
this tree was hollowed out. Here, time is measured by the seasonal growth of a forest giant. Even the trail that you are now walking is constantly being encroached upon by the surrounding forest, as is evidenced by the tunnel of evergreen huckleberries a bit further down the hill. Scenic Redwoods is often referred to as a goose pen because early settlers once used hollows like this to roost their chickens and geese. Old-growth redwoods have thick, fire-resistant bark, and although they will burn, most often they just smolder. Large goose pens are often the result of more than one fire. Hollows like these offer important refuge for wildlife, including bears, birds, and bats. Fire caves in the canopy may offer nesting areas for the endangered California condor. Imagine how many generations of animals a single redwood can serve during its entire lifetime. Redwoods are the stewards of all that thrives in this ecosystem. They can withstand fires, floods, gale-force winds, and earthquakes.
That's a good.
Yes, you can. I already know it.
Come on.
You guys got this?
No, Dad's going.
You got this.
Check for bears and condors.
And bats.
Wow. This is crazy, guys. Walking through this forest feels like walking through Endor, for sure. Tall tree, very tall. There it is.
Height of a 13-year-old and 10-year-old.
It's big. Also big around. It's very rainforesty.
Yeah.
Here.
That tree's like covered in moss.
Now it's like we're back in the Hoh rainforest. And also look at the height of these ferns behind me. They're crazy. We're walking through this path of tall ferns in the rainforest.
You are now entering the kaleidoscope canopy realm of the large leaf maple. California bay laurels, tan oaks, and red alders complement these moss-covered sculptures, adding texture and color to the canvas of this grove.
Woo! You okay, Ben?
You need to drop this.
Count. Start counting.
No. If you go, you can't even count. Can't.
No, it's a lot.
I'm
Okay,
gonna estimate
pause
1 to
the
5.
video if you want to count. Count all the rings. 200. Yeah, seriously,
You can like drag your finger and feel how many rings there are.
it's a lot.
Mom, do you know what the lighter rings and the darker rings are?
Why don't you tell me?
Lighter rings are when it grew more, and the darker rings are when it grew less.
When it had less
Or
like
seasons.
water and stuff. Seasons. Okay.
It grew more and grew less.
Okay. Got it.
That was your
Oh, I wasn't doing it. I said, who is doing it?
Good job, Evie. We did it. Done. 4.5 miles. Why are you laughing?
Oh, you said it like it was like a it was like a hard hike.
Hey, Ka. Was that strenuous to walk back up that hill? Yeah.
Was it the hardest thing you've ever done?
No.
No.
Okay. We did not see any bears, ospreys, or mountain lions, or banana slugs.
Or beat or Battlestar Galactica?
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Basically no wildlife. But lots of trees.
Saw some birds.
Did the hike.
Yeah.
It was great. A lot of trees.
Yeah.
They were big. They were tall. They were broad.
The weather was perfect too.
Yeah.
So.
Beautiful.
Well, and like it was a reverse hike, so down first and up back, and we did that a few other times previously, and this one was okay. It wasn't too bad. I didn't think it was like terribly steep uphill the whole time. It was kind of.
Yeah. No, yeah, it wasn't just uphill like Grand Canyon.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, we had kids. We saw other kids doing it. Mm-hmm. It was good.
Yeah, good hike.
Look at that thing next to us. Okay, it's another National Park After Work edition. This time we drove up to Crescent City from our campground in Klamath, California, to go to the Jedediah Smith State Park of the National Park State Park conglomerate for Redwoods. And we drove up. Anne's gonna put the name of the road here. We got a lot of good clips on it. Beautiful. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Now we're doing the Grove of the Titans trail here.
Which is supposed to be 1.7 miles. And that's the plan. This is kind of cool.
There's nothing there for perspective.
I know. This is a fallen down redwood we're walking next to here. Okay. Welcome to the deep forest. Just like that. Here we are. Grove of the Titans. That's it. That's the grove. Now I'll go up very tall.
The bears. On your left.
Doesn't come across, either in person or on camera for sure. The perspective is all weird. Because, like I was telling Ann, all these big trees are next to each other. So like, it's only as big as the one next to it. Right?
Right.
And so, like, you don't get perspective of how big that tree is right there unless, like, little Benjamin's standing next to it.
Yes. They should have a display.
You can tell it's big, but, like...
They should have a display of, like, a aspen tree, a maple tree.
Yeah.
You know? Normal trees. Not normal trees. Other trees.
Puny trees.
Yeah, puny trees. We are throwing in a bonus hike this afternoon at Stout Memorial Grove in the same area as Grove of the Titans.
Jedediah Smith State Park.
We're gonna do a little half-mile loop walk here and then go pick up our groceries because we're not on vacation.
No.
The canopy, you can see the sunset. What are they looking at? Look at this.
This is why Chinook was in real life.
Whoops.
So Dad, this is where the tree was, but then
I wonder if this was really loud when it fell over.
If no one was here to hear it, it wasn't. They built these two buildings to look like farmhouses to monitor the coastline, the air, and the water for Japanese attacks. So they built
The
these.
ocean
They
is
built these after
right there.
Pearl Harbor because there were apparently some attacks up and down the California and Oregon coastline. So they had radar. They had machine guns, and they would put radio in any kind of activity they would find.
This building that's supposed to just look like a...
Unfortunately, we can't go in the buildings. That was why we came down here to get a closer look. But that's what it is.
It sounded like something out of Indiana Jones to me, Tim.
Oh yeah.
Like this building with the fake dormers and the fake windows,
the
and
fake
there's
dormers, yeah.
anti-aircraft machine guns
I
inside.
said it was made to look like it was a part of a working farm, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We just saw a black bear. We were driving down this, what is it called? Klamath Beach Road, just looking at the river and the floodplains next to us, and a black bear shot across the road. Probably about 20 yards in front of us. And I got it on the GoPro. I didn't get him crossing the road with the GoPro, but he was standing on the hill watching us as we drove up to him. And then he kind of retreated slowly back into the forest. But that was crazy. We saw black bears in Great Smoky Mountains, and we saw bears in Glacier, but that was the closest and probably the most spontaneous that we've ever seen, because at least close up. The one in Smoky Mountain, that feels like they're so tame that they're like deer there. They just kind of like wander around.
Yeah, they basically like tell you where to go to see them.
We knew that they had black bears here. One of the signs yesterday, we were at
Grove of the Titans.
Grove of the Titans, and there's a sign that said they had black bears, and they said that 3 to 5 a year they have in that area, which doesn't feel like very many.
We don't generally hit up a
Roadside attraction. Unless it's Wall Drug.
or the Porter Sculpture Park.
or the
But we're here at the drive-through tree, and we're pretty sure we can't drive through the tree because we're in a doobie.
We're gonna check it out anyway.
But we're gonna check it out anyway, and we might walk through the drive-through tree. I would say this is more of a bike-through tree than a drive-through tree. There it is, look. Totally alive. Green, happy. People walking through it. Okay, he's gonna do it.
We're gonna give it a shot.
Okay, say that again.
So we're gonna give it a shot.
Okay.
But first I gotta bring the mirror.
Bring in the towing mirror. Okay, that should do it. Oh my gosh. My gosh, you did it! Roadside attraction, tore through tree.
It was $5. It was worth it.
Worth it for
All
fun.
for us for sure, because there's no one here. So we got to walk through it, run through it, pictures galore, take my time driving through it. It was crazy. By the way, if you have a dually, I wouldn't recommend doing what I just did. We're hitting up Corkscrew tree.
How do I feel about
I looked at a list of like top trees to see in Redwoods National Park, and this was on the list, so we're gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Okay, Corkscrew tree, we found it. Very close to the road. So they said that this is multiple shoots off of the same tree. And so while it looks like multiple trees, it is genetically one tree.
How is that one tree?
That's crazy looking. There's like a wave piece in the middle.
We saw him yesterday.
Excellent.
The time was 3:20.
Okay.
We were at the Klamath Beach Road,
Okay.
and we said that
The habitat is, yeah.
river shoreline.
Okay. Is this a mammal?
Yeah.
Spectacular. Does this mammal spend a majority of its time in the water?
No.
No. Shoot. Is this animal larger than you, about the same size as you, or smaller than you?
Larger.
Larger. Based on location, I'm gonna go with bear.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, you guys still get stickers from participating.
That was
You
fun.
were pretty close on stumping him.
Yeah, that was a good
So
one.
you can each pick out a sticker, and then we'll ask a couple tough questions, and you guys can get your badges.
Another day, another self-guided tour with Evelyn.
This parking lot for the Lady Bird Johnson Grove Trail is located 3 miles up the Bald Hills Road. Countless people through the years have entered this grove of trees. They too gazed at the stupendous heights of the redwoods and vainly stretched their arms around the stalwart gray trunks. How long ago did our ancestors first share our wonder at these forest giants? How many generations before us have joined in collective gasps of amazement at the forest before you now? An old growth redwood forest is many things. First and foremost, it is home to very old and very large trees. How do hollow redwoods survive? Despite the North Coast's wet climate, redwood forests experience occasional wildfires. Fire plays a critical role in clearing dense ground cover and giving new seedlings the opportunity to grow.
I'm inside a tree. Can we all fit in here?
I love it.
That's crazy. I never thought he'd be inside of a tree. Can we all fit?
Let's see.
Ready?
Okay.
2, 1. Hi. Woo, we did it! Woo, woo. Yes, it.
On this site, in 1969, Presidents Nixon and Johnson joined Governor Reagan in dedicating this 300-acre grove to Lady Bird Johnson and her campaign to preserve America's natural beauty.
Okay, that's a wrap on our Redwoods National Park experience. I gotta say, that was spectacular. I don't know if we got lucky. We went in the 3rd week in January. The weather was unbelievable. It got cold at night, but it was in the 60s during the day. It was sunny. It was great. I've heard it's supposed to be the rainy season. I don't really know what that means. We didn't see that, but maybe we just got lucky. So I don't know. Maybe if you're trying to plan. And oh, the other thing about that is there was nobody there. There was like it was easy to get a reservation for the Tall Trees Trail. We never had any trouble parking. It was mostly empty. Some of the visitor centers had weird hours because of that, but I mean, it didn't really matter to us. The other thing is we stayed in Klamath, I think I'm pronouncing that right, which we didn't really know where to stay. It was kind of hard to figure out because the park spans such a wide area. But it worked out really well. It was kind of central to everything, and like we were like 20 minutes to Crescent City, 15 minutes to like the Tall Trees Road, Trail Road, which is also where Lady Bird Johnson Grove is as well. So it, I would recommend that area. There's a few RV parks. You know, ours was fine. It got the job done. But yeah, the Redwood experience was great. We did so much stuff. We had 2 full days, or mostly full days of exploring on the weekends, and then after work we would, you know, go explore, and you know, it was good. We did everything we wanted to do. So yeah, can't recommend it highly enough. So next we are hitting the road. We are on our way to Sonoma for a few days. Sonoma County, Sonoma, whatever area. And then we're going to be on our way to Pinnacles National Park after that. So I think the next stop is, you know, that Sonoma area, and then the one after that is Pinnacles. So we're moving through California here. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're gonna pretend like I'm driving through it. I'm gonna drive up to it. You're gonna get video of it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna like cut to me pulling out of it.
Okay. Okay.